Good morning. Today, stocks are likely to remain range-bound with a negative bias in line with the Asian peers. US stocks closed higher for a sixth straight trading session at a fresh 2010 heights. This was bolstered by upbeat economic reports and strong forecasts from UPS. Shares of Google fell in extended trading despite reporting earnings that beat Wall Street estimates. European stocks closed at 18 months high. However, Japanese stocks fell for the first time in the last three trading sessions as jobless claims by Americans unexpectedly increased and China announced measures to cool down its real estate market. Hong Kong shares declined, tracking weakness in Shanghai stocks as Chinese property and banking stocks fell after Beijing tightened policies towards the residential property market. The RBI's annual policy meet next week to a great extent affect the sentiments in the markets. Meanwhile, India's quest to break into the elite global space club will be delayed. In a rare failure, ISRO's indigenously made rocket crashed soon after takeoff on Thursday. Even the bulls will have to wait for better links before they see the NSE Nifty cross 5,400. A sudden spurt of selling pulled the markets down despite inflation remained steady. What is more disturbing is that the fund flows have started to taper off. Even the FIIs who till recently were pouring in money at a steady pace have turned a bit cautious. It's still early as far as results are concerned, so the volatility would continue to prevail with a mixed bag of earnings. In any case, the market seems to be looking far ahead at financial year 2012 numbers. Today we see a sluggish opening and a slightly choppy session. A rebound cannot be ruled out after Thursday's sell-off. The results which would be announced today are CRISIL, DCB, IndusInd Bank and Stone India. WPI inflation for the month of March stood at 9.9%. Domestic air traffic climbs 23% year-on-year in March 2010. CMI pegs financial year 2010 growth at 7.1% and financial year 2011 growth at 9.2%. Moving on to the recommendations, the derivative strategies. Long Bharat Forge Company Limited April future at Rs 271 for a target price of Rs 280 and a stop loss is to be placed at Rs 266. And Long Cummins India Limited April future at Rs 532 for a target price of Rs 550 and a stop loss is to be placed at Rs 524. The technical calls are Kotak Bank sell. Traders are recommended to sell the stock at current market price of Rs 745 to levels and rallies of up to Rs 750 for a target of Rs 720 and 715 and a stop loss is to be maintained at Rs 760 on all short positions. L&T sell. Traders are recommended to sell the stock at levels of Rs 1,572 for a target price of Rs 1,520 and a stop loss is to be placed at Rs 1,600. Thank you and have a great day ahead.